হ্যালো, আজকে আমরা পড়ব মুভি থিয়েটার স্টোরি বুক। এটার মধ্যে একটা গল্প আছে, দ্য লায়ন কিং। The Lion King Mufasa and his queen Sarabi had a newborn cub. They called the prince Simba. All the animals came to honor their future king. The wise baboon Rafiki was in charge of welcoming new animals to the circle of life. He blessed Simba and held him high over Pride Rock. The herds below bowed. When Simba was older, Mufasa told him, "Everything that the light touches is our kingdom." Simba wondered what was beyond the sun, where the land was dark. Simba's uncle, Scar, told him that an elephant graveyard lay hidden in the shadows. Only the bravest lions go there, said Scar. Simba could not wait to tell his best friend Nala about the creepy graveyard. The curious lion cub did not realize that Scar was setting a trap. His uncle wanted to be king and he had an evil plan. Back at Pride Rock, Nala and Simba begged their mothers to let them go exploring near the waterhole. Sarabi agreed but sent Jazu, Mufasa's trusted advisor, to watch over the cubs. When Simba and Nala reached the waterhole, there were herds of animals everywhere. The two lion cubs ran between the herds, and before long, Jazu could not longer see them. He searched frantically, but the cubs had escaped his watchful eyes. Simba and Nala were on their way to the elephant graveyard. The two cubs stumbled playful down a hill into the shadowlands. Laughing, Nala flipped and pinned Simba. When the cubs looked up, there in front of them was a huge elephant skeleton. They no longer felt like laughing. Suddenly, a pack of wild hyenas appeared and began to chase the cubs through the elephant bones. Jazu flew down breathlessly to warn them they were in serious danger. But it was too late. The hyenas, friends of Scar, surrounded the hopeless cubs and licked their chops. Bravely, Simba tried to roar and scratch, but he was too small to scare the bullies. Luckily, Jazu had gone for help. Soon, Mufasa roared thunder through the shadows as he went for the hyenas. That night, Simba and his father had a long talk. Mufasa told his son that while he might not always be around to protect Simba, great kings of the past looked down from the stars. The two lions gazed up at the sky. Unfortunately, Scar was guiding Simba as well. The next day, the evil lion took his nephew to a George and told him to sit on a rock and wait for a special surprise. Minutes later, a stampede of wild beasts was racing towards Simba's, chased by Scar's hyena friends. Terrified, Simba pulled himself up a tree to escape the thundering hooves. He tried to hang onto a branch, but his paws started to slip. Simba cried, "Mufasa!" The Lion King dashed across the gorge to rescue his cub. As father and son scrambled up the Keon wall, Scar glared at them from above. Unseen by Simba, the evil lion knocked his brother right into the stampede just as Mufasa was about to reach safety. When the dust finally cleared, Simba nuzzled his father's great paw. Mufasa did not move. The Lion King was dead. Scar glared at Simba. "What have you done?" gasped Scar. Simba, eyes wide with pain and guilt, turned to run. "Simba, run away and never return," Scar called him. Poor Simba, thinking he had caused his father's death, the little cub ran away from home, family, and friends. At last, in a desert far from the Pride Lands, the tired cub collapsed. Vultures circled above, but luckily Pumbaa, the warthog, and his meerkat friend Timon reached the lion first. The unlikely pair carried Simba to safety and taught to forget about the past. "No worries," said Timon as he handed Simba a leaf full of tasty bugs. Years passed and Simba grew strong. One day, a strange lioness came hunting. "Help!" cried Pumbaa. "She's going to eat me." Quickly, Simba leaped to rescue his friend. The lioness flipped Simba over and pinned him down. Simba stared into familiar eyes. "Nala?" he asked. "Simba, you're alive?" Nala said excitedly. The childhood friends talked late into the night. Nala told Simba that Scar had let the hyenas destroy the Pride Lands. The herds had left and there was no food. Nala begged Simba to return and challenge Scar. "You are the king," she reminded him. Simba did not feel like a king. "I cannot go back," he told Nala. Simba ran from her, wrecked by guilt. Reflection in a pool of water. Simba saw his father staring back. "Mufasa lives in you," came the gentle voice of Rafiki. The wise baboon understood Simba's destiny. He pointed to the stars. Simba felt his father all around him. Even the wind seemed to carry Mufasa's words. "You are my son and the one true king." With the strength of the father inside of him, Simba strode across the desert back to the Pride Lands. To Simba's complete shock, the once beautiful kingdom had become a dry and dusty wasteland. Simba faced Scar at Pride Rock. "Step down," he growled at his uncle. As the lions battled, Scar taunted Simba with the truth. "I killed Mufasa." Years of guilt fell from Simba's shoulders. Using Nala's trick flip, Simba sent Scar over the edge of Pride Rock. Barking in triumph, the hungry hyenas closed in on their fallen ruler. With a mighty roar, Simba reclaimed his kingdom. The herds returned in peace, and once again they welcomed a new lion cub into the world. This time it was Simba, the Lion King, and his queen, Nala, standing by proudly as Rafiki held up their newborn daughter. Good night.